What is up, my friends? I'm Toby Wayne and this is Toby Wayne Studios, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to spray in your release agent inside of your silicone mold to get longevity from your molds. So basically what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure that the inside of your mold has no residues or leftover resin flakes or just dirt or dust. You want to make sure it's nice and clean. Then what you do is you get your universal release agent, mold release, whatever you want to call it. And basically you just shake this can up real well. And I've already gone ahead and shook it up off camera to make sure it was prepared. But what you want to do is, I'm doing this indoors for the purpose of this video. Normally I would do this outside, but just for the purpose of this video, I'm going to go ahead and do it indoors here. Get yourself your can, and then I just lightly spray just a nice light misting on the inside of it. And you want to make sure you get all those little areas and coats and all that. You don't want to go too heavy. Here you see I've got a little bit of a sheen going on, so I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that. Then I take a brush and I brush in all that release agent that I just sprayed in there. And I want to just make sure that I get all the spray and overspray pressed and pushed up inside of those cracks and crevices. And I chose this unrest magnet because this one is pretty I don't know, there's a lot of detail going on in this piece. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but there's a lot of detail, a lot of nooks and crannies and crevices. So I just go in and make sure that I get all the release agent pressed inside into all those cracks and crevices. Now what you want to do is you want to let this sit for a few minutes, but again, in this situation I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys what I do next. Once it sits for about 5 minutes or so, you just come back in with a very nice light misting again. Just the lightest little bit, not much. This stuff, a little bit goes a long ways. So there you see the resin, or the silicone molds, excuse me, and I'm just going to kind of do a zoom in here so you guys kind of see what's going on. But yeah, you get a nice light sheen on it, and it really helps to with the releasing of this resin. This resin has a tendency to want to stick, especially after the silicone loses its oils. The resin will have a tendency to stick more. Some guys use this every single casting. I don't think it's necessary. I think the natural oils and all that, and unnatural oils that are in silicone is good enough, and you can get, you know, quite a few pulls without using this release agent. It depends on the complexity of your mold. If you want to, if you want to use this to help release that resin every time, knock yourselves out. I do it every, once I get about 25 castings in, I'll start using this release agent to kind of help make the release of that resin a little easier as those oils disperse from your silicone mold. So anyway, I'm not going to pour this thing up, but I will eventually off camera, but I just wanted you guys to see how to apply the Smooth-On Universal Mold Release into your silicone molds to get more life out of them. So anyway, thank you guys so much for checking this video out. If it helped you, give it a big thumbs up. I truly appreciate it. And as usual, I will catch you guys in the very next video.